Raw log curves are generally delivered in multiple runs. In this example, I have a gamma ray curve stored as 3 runs, which I can select and display in 3 different tracks to show the different sections. Run 1 covers a depth from 188 meters to 1,600 meters. Run 2 covers a depth from 1,550 meters to 2,650 meters. Run 3 covers a depth from 2,600 meters to 4,023 meters. The interpreter wants to see a single composite curve of all the runs spliced together, which can be achieved both visibly and physically using Insight. To see a visual composite, simply drag the 3 runs into a single track. Here the curves all have a different colour to make it obvious there are different runs, but they can also be displayed with the same colour given the appearance of a single curve. To make a physical composite, you will need to apply a process to the runs. Click on the Process tab and create a new Curve Maths process. The name of the process will become the default name of the spliced curve. Set the output class of the new curve, in this case the gamma class. Add the 3 gamma ray runs as input curves assigned to variables C1, C2, C3. Finally, enter the formula to merge the curve variables C3, C2 and C1 together. The new merged curve is generated on the fly and can be selected from the Curves tab. There it is listed in italics, because it's a process calculation. I can drag the new curve into the composite track to see how it compares to the original runs. I would expect it to be an exact match. To see the new curve posted on top of the original curves, I need to change the display order by dragging the new curve to the top of the display list. That's interesting. I don't see a new curve being displayed. I had better go back and check my parameters. Aha! The output curve extent is too short. It's only picking up values from the first run. I can manually type the total depth of 4,025 meters to fix that. Okay, the bottom section of the log just updated, but I'm still missing runs 1 and 2. I think the problem is with the missing value setting. So if I just modify that to output a null instead of a 0, there, perfect. Let's take a closer look at the join between the runs to see if everything is as expected. Where the runs overlap, there seems to be a change of value. This is most likely due to the second run hitting the casing from the first run, weakening the readings. The solution is to tell the merge function to process the second run with a higher priority to the first run by changing the order of the input curves. The new formula puts run 1 as more important than run 2, which is more important than run 3. Now that the curve is spliced, I can hide the 3 original runs and modify the display settings for this single curve. Excellent, looking good.
If you have questions or would like to discover more, then visit our website at www.doug.com. And remember, have fun with Insight.